opportunity for you to be a part of this on the administrative side, on the business side, to where you build yourself up. Because some of us artists, how old are you, JB? You said what? How old are you? Oh, I already had a conversation. He don't want to talk no more. He's done it. I already had a conversation. What do you mean? I had a conversation with Chris and all them already. All right, well, I'm finna shoot out this email and then pass the mic. You guys don't look at it. You know what? I know, right?
Submit your MP3 to admin@wwcfam.com. If you need an email, then message me, and then I'll let you know what the email is.
You're right, he was like that.
We're doing a live conference call.
I just wanted to know how old you was, bro. I'm 19. I'm not 19. All right.
What's good? What's good? Submit your MP3. Get in the conference call. Call that number. Yo, I'm live on Facebook right now, and so everyone can hear us talking. We got 4 viewers right now.
Awesome. That's a genius. You're a genius.
I just started the video too on Facebook Live. I invited you to it.
Okay. Okay.
But everything that you guys say, they should be able to hear everything right on Facebook.
Hey, you can invite me too, Chris?
Yeah, I was trying to. Hold on a second. I'm trying to add you to it.
What's happening?
Yo, what's happening?
Everybody.
You should be able to view it. You should be able to view it, and then I can send you an invite once you view it, because it's right on my Facebook.
Right.
Yeah, that's smart, man.
And then they can hear us on Facebook what we're talking about too.
Exactly. You the man.
Hell yeah. I'm still trying to send out these emails. I sent out a bunch so far.
Yes, sir. Well, look, everybody, we worldwide collaborations. And we doing big things around the world. Not just locally, not just regionally, not just nationally, but internationally. And we want you to join the team.
Yo, what's up? Welcome to Worldwide Collaboration, brother. You're live on air right now on Facebook. Tell us where you're from and what's your name.
Yo, Mike, I'm on.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
you're
on
live.
live.
What's going on, man? Yeah, I'm just new to it. I've been hearing from Chris for a couple of years. I represent Wwcfam and also martial law, which I know you're pretty familiar with. I was just trying to figure out, versus tune in and figure out like what's the whole, because I'm behind. This is my first time calling. Like, what is the structure? What is the goal that we're trying to achieve? Like totally.
What was the question again?
What is the goal and totality that we're trying to achieve out of the whole worldwide collaboration? Like, what is the outline? Because, we have so many talented people with so many individual careers and also talents that are able to obtain and achieve everything. So I'm trying to figure, like, we narrow down everybody collectively to see what every, in totality of body makes everything work. You got the head, which is basically Chris. You got a right arm, left arm. I'm just trying to figure like how we figured out what does everybody role, what are the talents, what goal we're trying to achieve, and which way we're moving, what direction. That's what I was trying to figure out.
Okay, that's what we're on here doing right now. We've been in existence for 7 years.
Yeah.
If you're on Facebook Live, you are on here with Christopher and me, Calvin Jones Jr., aka King Calcutta.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, and I'm familiar with watching from a distance to see where everybody is at. It's not a insult. It's one of those things where, okay, like the whole worldwide collaboration, that's great. Everybody's doing it. Y'all definitely making a presence. Everybody's making a presence. And I see so many people flock towards the whole movement because it's a wonderful thing to have. Whoever came up with the whole thing, it was a genius idea. So, I big up that. And being that it is, like, I guess I'm trying to understand, like, what do we do with the platform? If we already have a goal and an objective, I'm trying to see, like, what is the goal and objective? Like, what is the headline of? What are we aiming towards?
Hello? Hey, am I live? Can y'all get me to speak?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Let him know like what we've been talking about and stuff.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and I'm Britt Wong. I'm with United Music Hustle, and I go by Blue. And we've been in this conference for a few hours, and what I've come to see that our ultimate goal is to have our own broadcasting network, our own way to broadcast our music as independent artists. So it is a lot involved, a lot of mechanics involved in that. So what Chris has done, he has the medium and the tool where he can broadcast the music. So we're doing that through the app at www.fam.com to download it. And what he's doing is playing independent artists. It's not pay for play. A lot of people out here are charging artists for radio play, and that's actually illegal. You know what I'm saying? So even not about
Oh, I hear you.
a lot of people about the culture. So if we going with the culture, if you charging, if it's pay for play, there's no real passion. Like you're just paying people for the money. But with us as a group,
Come on radio right now.
I've been doing it for like 11 years.
Hello, y'all.
Mike Jones, 7. We can let them people, we have a mission on the type of people that we're reaching out to. Like we have a different type of market, and we have different type of artists. And I'm sure, like, if I was to listen to your music, I would hear something different, and I could tell by the way that you talk. You asked this question, and it was very straight to the point. And we have to explain that while we broadcast it live. So our whole point today is to get people who like the message that we sent. We sent out an invitation, and if you respond, then that means you come kind of in the court with us if you're trying to get some more information. So, in answer to your question, the ultimate goal is a broadcasting network. We have the network. We have the means to get your music. We have a platform to put your music on. And then the next step is promoting this platform so that people listen to it that's going to be walking in the street, you know. And so we need people who can be creative in ways of advertising and actually making this more mainstream. We need material because this is a brand that we build in. If we're going to broadcast, you know, we have to have a certain brand that we put together. And we all have reached out to different people. Worldwide Collaboration has a certain type of artist. The digital Mike Jones does the digital broadcasting. He more of your connections and resources. He got connections like what we can have. We can set up basketball games in different community centers. And it's just really now collectively trying to see what there is a demand of. We're thinking outside of performing in a nightclub. You know, you can play our music at basketball games, and there's also advertising on different apps like Hulu where they play movies, and different markets you can reach out to with the type of music that you make. So it's just opening doors so that you can see, identify with yourself, and then go from there to see where you want to market your music, and we actually make that available instead of chasing after what's in the main market. So the ultimate goal, you know, we want to be able to build a lifestyle for artists who are like us. Because I know I started out as an artist. I can't speak for everyone, but we spoke to some other people earlier, and a lot of us start off as artists, but we grow from that because it's not all about rapping or, you know, we doing it for a reason. So we have to put in more than just rap and more than we can put in as one person.
Great answer. My next question is, being that, like you say, we need more material for artists to come aboard and to be able to do what they do as far as existing. And the purpose of the platform is to let them know how get out there, which I understand. Now, who on the team has
They want you to check it out right quick. Oh,
understanding how to obtain the objective of helping the artist to get that exposure where they can be financially, where they get financial gain. And who has the blueprint for that as far as to make that structure happen?
Next time, be ready.
My job. That's my job. That's the project I'm already working on. And then I also have to collab with the artists on my team to see if they actually have any ideas. I haven't really ran across anybody with any ideas. But that doesn't mean they're not out there. It's just that I had to seek them out.
Oh, okay.
And I think that's what's good about these conference calls. It helped me a lot. Because when all I had was this big burden on my shoulders to try to say, how can an artist financially support their dream? And it's not just a dream, their reality. Because really not a dream. You wake up every day and you're an artist. It ain't a dream at all. So, you know, I have ways that I support myself, but I haven't put it in writing so that other people can use it. Neither have I solidified it because I've been spending time trying to create stuff that other people already created, and it would be better. It's actually more beneficial if I collab with them and let them do their job and not just do mine. So, yes, my main focus is helping develop these artists. That's what that is. And we've been talking for about 5 hours, probably going on 6 now. And the people on the line, we're all in the same mind frame. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
So what is and being that you have that, which is great information, being that it's just questions I'm asking because I want to know, understand it. So being that the artists that you are working with and everybody that you're collaborating with, and if you're going to invest time is bartering. So it's like instead of have money is only, paper with ink on it. So which is really has no value, but we give it value. So time is opposite a lucrative asset. So what I'm saying is that being that you're investing your time inside of it and collaborating with the artist, are we making sure that the artists that you are investing your time
Can you hear it okay on Facebook?
They're in tied up, or if not, if somebody in place to help them.
Can you hear it okay?
Know what BMI is, know what
Yeah, I
is.
Okay.
Barcode and.
I just invited a bunch of people to the stream too, on here.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
You about to handle that. What's your name again?
Mike Lowe. Yeah, Chris, he been.
Mike Lowe?
Hey, Calvin, you want to hand it over in a second and tell them everything you were talking about before?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we'll do that.
I'm gonna start to ask you questions now because I gave you a lot. And where were you from again?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh. Way to go, Mom.
What we're doing.
And we already had another guy on from Georgia, but I can't remember who that was.
Yeah, I have a little experience. I've been through the ring, I've been through the lawsuits, the court,
I'm on here now.
I've been around for a little bit.
What's happening, everybody? For worldwide collaborations, we having a live call right now going on. We're looking to bring in 10,000 people, man, and more. You can have a barber shop. We've been in existence for 7 years. 7 years. And we're looking to build all over the world. We're looking to build. We're looking to establish. We're looking to accomplish right now. It's going down. We need you to submit your material like ASAP. We are going to be taking donations and all of that stuff. We're going to have all of that available. Today. We have been on the line for about approximately 5 hours or plus. Connecting. We are worldwide collaboration. We're looking for people to be advocates all over the place.
I understand how
you can network with us today by connecting with us. And if you could, Christopher, put that information in the comment section, how they can submit their MP3.
All right, I got you. 1 second.
Registering my music, making sure I got my barcode, making sure I know what points, royalties, make sure I know all that was,
So we can already have that done for the Facebook audience. And she can do that. Let her know to keep doing that because I can do this on this end. Tell her when it's over so I can get a break off the conference call and do this.
Okay. What you want me to tell her?
Yeah, tell her to keep on running that end for us so I can do Facebook Live. I'm on Facebook Live.
I've been in a room where I can see them old people stuff and art because they don't understand what the business part that comes behind that music.
All right, so Facebook Live, y'all ready to take it to another level? Worldwide collaborations. We're looking to build all over the world. We're doing music conferences, seminars, you name it. It's all happening at worldwide collaborations. It's going down. You can become a celebrity overnight, like Twister said. Come on out of here. You're gonna become you independent, but yet you're connected. But you're going to be able to do great things. We got wonderful things. We're looking for people to promote the app. Get your music in the app. If you have not yet submitted it, it costs nothing to be a Diamond member.
It still is lost. But for some of the people I've seen made it, one-hit wonders, from some of the people that's still in the game, to the ones that if they first look at and go broke, I don't see it all. It looks like, okay, now, even when the artists do get there, how do they sustain? What is the way they keep rolling? Do they even understand the system? I don't think ones that didn't. They thought they were just one-hit wonders. I mean, they became one-hit wonders because the business that didn't come behind the back end. Okay, you're supposed to be recording this and recording that. That's why I was saying, like, do we have anybody that probably, not saying I don't know it all, but at the same time, this is a collective, it's the whole platform that you guys have, all y'all on the board. So it's like, okay, which way we're going, what's the objective, provide your analysis, what are the plans, who up first, which way we're broadcasting, how do we get, the views, what is it, stuff that goes into it collectively. And that's why I was just asking questions.
Thank you.
Is everybody still on?
For real, they gonna leave it to Beaver, huh?
Yeah, he said he's gonna handle it on the Facebook side, and he said you take over for a little bit, so he can get a break on the conference call.
Okay, well, I'm still trying to send my email, but I'll just take a little break from it. And you definitely, have a lot of points there. I wish I would have been taking notes when you were talking to me, because you brought up some stuff that I didn't have time to consider yet. I just jumped on this call today, and but the stuff that you're saying has definitely been important to me. I was lucky when I started off recording. I recorded in some weird little bootleg studio. I don't know why I went there, but I didn't know nobody rapping, and I just was recording with these older people, and then they taught me about CD Baby, and it was like, you need to copyright. And the thing about that was I spent a lot of money on pretty much my first project, and it was kind of a waste because I wasn't going to go and make $1 million off of that. But it did teach me so much, like, to get that copyright, get them copyright titled. And then I did a lot of research about the ASCAP and the BMI and the little stuff, and it encouraged me to want to share the information because people don't want to put in that work, We're gonna have live shows. We're gonna have these conference calls and do little interviews with artists, and then there'll be more interviews. I have my own network where I review the artists, and I'll get more into talking, and I do my thing on that. Or maybe we collab on it together. It's still a work in process. We don't have it solidified, and that's just the honest answer. There is no complete delegation. I'm taking down the data. I'm writing down the people that we meet who decide they agree. You call in, let me know your talent and what you can contribute. And
I'm back in. My line had dropped.
Chris takes a lot, and
I'm still emailing.
And Mike takes a lot. And it's a lot that we can do.
I've been emailing this whole time, different artists that emailed me their songs.
So I'll redelegate it, and then it'll make me be able to something else. So that's the process.
Yeah, so worldwide collaborations, we doing big things, y'all. Y'all better definitely jump on the board while y'all can. We're taking off, man.
We don't really have anybody specially designated for.
You want to definitely be a part of the movement, man. We're pushing it all over. You know what I'm saying? We're in Afghanistan. We're in Romania. We in Canada. We in AD. We in New York. We everywhere. Everywhere you want to be.
Or something, but we're gonna have to find a delegate.
You want to definitely connect with us.
Age range, because they're the ones.
Look at that right there.
They're the ones you gotta have.
That's how I go down right there, Playboy. We ain't playing around here. We're doing major stuff,
we already know that.
Look at that right there.
Yeah, I just been sending out emails to all the people that submit their music.
That's what it is.
You don't need to be taught that.
So look, we looking for people to connect on. We got to add more people on Facebook.
What am
Let
I,
me share it.
elementary school? And I ain't saying that, you, of course you're going to have that phase where you don't know better. Some people learn by experience. Some people learn, Well, you always learn by experience, but some people learn the hard way by trial and error, and some people learn because
you're the admin of the page too, so you can invite people to the page as well, or post on it or whatever.
Give nobody the point of view of how
on the page.
Yeah.
All I can do is give you
put it up there.
And a lot of black
put the page up there.
They have their own frame of mind, but they don't know.
Yeah, put it up there.
I can't tell them exactly what can go wrong. I've heard rumors, but if I haven't been through it, I can't really speak on it in a way that's gonna really help somebody understand. I can just give my point of view. So, if you, what are you working on right now? Like, what's your personal project before you even called us? And what was you thinking about with music?
Just working on a couple of different things.
Okay, cool.
Basically, website.
We have a website page as well. Facebook.com/worldwide collaboration.
There's the website right there.
Oh, the website is www.cfam.com.
wwcfam.com.
I've been working on
yeah. So tell everybody right now to connect, become a diamond member. It's $0 today.
Become a diamond member right now for $0. All you have to do is go to the website, go to wwcfam.com/join. Let me see what the exact link is.
Worldwide collaborations, y'all. We taking off, man. Here in the Detroit area, looking for 10,000 different people, man. Not only just in Detroit, but all over the world. We want you to join the team. We got a conference call going. We've been going. I've been on all kind of different platforms, from one group to another group to another group, and we keep on going because we about this 24/7, 7 days a week. That's what we do. We do this. You know what I'm saying? We're not just talking about it, but we got the fruit to bear. A lot of you all already connected. I seen my dude on here for a minute. The road manager to Manson Bates. You understand? A shouts out to him. He was on here for a minute. What's his name? Robert Swinney Jr. from North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? The road manager to Manson Bates. The great Manson Bates, y'all. You know what I'm saying? He actually teamed up with us at Worldwide Collaborations, man. We got it going on all different platforms. And we building. Y'all need to definitely connect, man. We're a movement beyond movement. Chris, can you let her know?
It's crazy because I was
you told her to keep running it, right?
Somebody, I was like,
yeah.
We were kind of having a little debate.
Okay, cool.
Can you hear her talking still?
The main thing.
I can still hear her talking.
Okay.
With the music industry.
Cool.
And then they was arguing with me. They was like, no, Atlanta is, they the ones.
Because she's good at, she heard everything, so she got everything documented, so she can pretty much run that in.
I'm not from New York, I'm from Florida.
So we can designate, that's what we needed. We need a team. You know, teamwork make the dream work. And then I can help you on Facebook Live.
So they are correct. And then with the
how that sound?
I started rapping and I started networking. So I had connects to
that sound good in the background.
New York and Atlanta and Texas.
Does it sound good?
That was the biggest one where
it sounds good in the background, man.
Digital world and
I'm using my Google Pixel.
And it was kind of difficult then.
Okay.
You had to go the extra mile to promote your stuff online.
Can you put a little bit of volume on it? A little bit?
There yet when
I'm actually using the Google Pixel on this phone right here. And this is my Galaxy S9 Plus. But this one's as loud as it can go.
Okay, I'm talking about as far as the sound from the conference call.
Around 2003. And
can I what?
And by the time I was graduating high school,
the conference call.
You know.
Yeah, I got it. I got it as loud as it can go.
Okay. Okay, cool.
But Lil John had Atlanta going, and then another artist will pop out and you be like, oh, he's from Atlanta too, you know, and got T.I.
And we doing it major out here, man. It's happening.
Y'all definitely know the strategy. Love and hip hop. Atlanta is the biggest.
Who do we got on here today?
New York, they do have the music business in the hip hop side there, you know, but
she's doing a great job in the background.
All type of style. It's gonna be
I just shared it on the page too and stuff.
It's gonna sound the way they sound.
Okay,
and
cool.
And that's fact.
I'm on here, so once they come on here, then I can get them on this end.
You know, Atlanta is way more diverse, and even I think the reason artists like Cardi B is winning because she is mixed around with the Migos, and they're from Atlanta, so she kind of mixed the New York style with the Atlanta style.
I keep getting friend request after friend request all day long.
I like to look at things from another point of view and all of that. But what you got going is good. I definitely need to send out my email because I know a lot of my people who done got home from work, and I need to get some more people in here so we can get to networking. But Mike, you know, something interested me. You said
I'll be right here until they connect in, I guess. We got on this one, Chris, we got like 4 hours before it go off.
Oh, okay.
You know, I'm just listening to what y'all
on Facebook Live. I did it yesterday, so we got 4 hours to
I'm a Florida
make it
rapper.
happen in this.
And, you know, ain't too many people listen to Florida rappers.
Who's that talking?
So anybody else joined in on the conference call?
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
You still there, Mike?
You know what most of I found out?
Not sure who it is.
What's the guy named Baby Soldier? I like that guy. Of course you got Flies.
Was that boy talking before?
Rose. You had
Yeah, he was talking earlier.
Got a couple Florida rappers.
Is he from Florida?
The thing what I have basically studied is that
I ain't on
Florida
that.
rappers, we have
He was talking earlier.
accent, but y'all still talk about it.
I'm on here with you on Facebook Live.
Someone was just talking on there and they said that they're from Florida.
Outlet in the way the music has to be pushed. You know, it's like
That's another person?
Yeah, man. It's all exercise. That's all. Yeah. It's like basically just finding your lane and swimming in the lane there, like for swimming with the sharks, but you know you got to be able to leap to the dolphins. So it's like, okay, you're taking that Florida
Facebook Live, man.
Towns and how I've seen most of the Florida rappers flow. Like for example, Fat Boy, well, you know, Rick Ross, they don't call him Fat Boy. He ain't fat no more, but you know, he stuck with that name. Saying him hit those country towns first. Like, you know, coming up, you always, you know, Jacksonville and on up, then hit the North Carolina circuit, then jump back up to the South Carolina circuit, down to the Alabama circuit, and then making their way up there.
I'm putting it on my page so people can connect in.
People from Florida, and then you navigate, and it grows to a point where the masses have to. They gotta listen because they want to know who is this dude coming from this way that already has what we call the southeastern breathing.
I think that's smart. We got to do that more often. We got to do this. You have to, when we having a conference call, I can start off on a conference call, then I can bounce over to Facebook Live.
And on top of that, you know,
Yeah.
instead of stuff starting, so that sounds kind of cool. Instead of stuff starting from the north, matriculating or
It sounds pretty good too. I just heard it.
See how that flows.
Yeah, that sounds good right here. I can hear it.
And I think the industry kind of like that too, if you observe it, because you know at the beginning of the year, what I think I know,
my volume was
like,
low.
at the beginning of the year, you'll have your rappers from New York kind of coming out, like that's when. Well, Nicki just a monopoly, but. I can't think of the other rap. I know it's more than just Cardi and Nicki. Like I can't even think of the dudes. Jada Kiss, fabulous. It's plenty of people, but they that kind of you know, the winter time, I want to hear some northern type music. And then in the spring, you know, it's kind of like, I don't know, California kind of falling off. And I think that we need to hear what the fuck going on. Because mainstream would just zero out a whole area off the map. Even though it's talent, potential, important messages, they will just black you out of the map. Because they have their own agendas. And, yeah, you're right. Once you know your own agenda, you can find out what type of people you want to link up with. You will know that you want to get on this conference call. You will know that you're talking to some people who are willing to try to shape things up and get the actually really network and who working toward the same goal. And the real thing is we realize what people going through. You know, even when you try to be perfect and you're being a whole Bill Cosby out in this bitch, they can still come around and fuck you up. You could be Michael Jackson, you could be Bill Cosby. They finna come on when they feel like it, they finna be like, oh, well, this person do this. And you thought you had everything right, but you committed that little one imperfection, and then they finna fuck up your whole name. And that's the type of shit I don't like. That's the type of shit I ain't fucking with, because ain't nobody gonna control my name but me and the G.O.D. And I already know how that go. I already know God flow. And he ain't with that stuff that they with. And I ain't trying to be blacklisted. I'm gonna have my own network. And if something do happen to me, it don't matter. Look, if I get, you know, once we establish this, at least you know you got 100 other people who still got the same mind frame and goal as you. And when you get out, they gonna still be working on it. See, a lot of people, they're not building up their circle wide enough or with people that got the same goal as them. So as soon as they fuck around and get locked up or blacklisted or something happens to them, their partner can't even do shit for them. They sitting up. And I'm just using jail as an example, but jail ain't the only thing that locks you up. You could be locked up mentally. Something can happen to a family member to where you can't go as strong as you was going. And you want your friend or your associate or your partner to still be picking up the pieces, to still be keeping things going. See, me and Chris, we don't have the same business. We talked a little bit, we kept in contact, but we never completely affiliated. But the thing is, at the end of the day, no matter what either one of us was going through, we still was working on bringing people together in a network. So even though I ain't talked to this man in a year or 3 years, I could call him and we still on the same page. You can't have that with everybody. So this type of thing that we have right here. And, you know, even if you fall off, somebody's going to still be working in circles. And then you could come and pick it back up.
Yeah, that's how it goes. But with that whole California way, you know, they doing really well now with their core base, and once they venture out, like Nip, YG, and the rest of them, or Nipsey Hussle, but in that
hey, you with Laura London, man? I'll be seeing them on the Instagram.
Yo, if you guys want to get involved, join the call in the link. Call that number, and you can get in this call.
When I go to LA way, see them boys working, so it's like even if they don't sell out or make a record that's going to go to the top of number one, their core fans might be over 2-3 million, so they could just sell.
We're gonna be doing this stuff on the online video too.
Sold them at $100 a pop. You know how much money?
We're just trying to figure out a way, like what we're gonna do, how we're gonna get it started, and things like that.
Just to California, maybe Midwest base. He didn't really need a record deal. So what I'm saying is that once you get those core base people, anyway, as you was talking about, those home, no matter what you do, even if you mess up, and that's what most people, they like to tend to forget. Artists sometimes get on and forget about the core. No, we got to still make records that's going to involve our core. Those are the ones that we call, they say that's going to still pay your rent at the end of the day. And so that's why a lot of them get there and start making all this other type of records, then they fall. See, that's what I liked about Cardi. Cardi built to the strip. No matter how it is, no matter how much controversy sells, her team, her promo team, they're doing a good job. Her PR, they're doing a pretty good job with her and letting her be herself. And at the same time, she's still feeding that core. And you got to always remember to feed that core. Once we lose that, we lose sight of everything. And then too, you know, and she's still a people's favorite because she's coming real. But it's going back to what you're saying is that, you know what? Collectively, if we are doing something, we got to always remember, which I didn't in the beginning when I was young, this is a business. The object is we just want to get paid off talent. We can't forget about the business end of it, and I keep stressing it because I've been to the points where I kept doing so much. I was doing a lot of stuff, but I was getting nothing out of it. Whether it was networking to put this person together, and putting this person together, and guess what? They all making money, but why wasn't I making money? Because guess what? I wasn't handling my business. I wasn't signing no split sheets. I wasn't basically turning my stuff in. I wasn't making sure I was getting on those promo tours. I wasn't doing all the things what it takes in order for us to succeed in this game. It's just like when you first get, let's just say collectively right now, out of 20 artists we sit at the table, Chris and everybody say, okay, we like this one artist. Okay, it's as simple as saying, okay, how much you got? Everybody come up with $100. Okay, we know that this song's gonna blow. Okay, cool. $100 times 20, a little good amount of money. Okay, what does it take and what pockets that we can invest this $2,000 in to see, you know, where would it go and where it's gonna be best effective? What is gonna be the asset of this money? Okay, that just says you got the hottest song. Okay. We know if we push it over here to the record pool, that's going to
Who we got on air with us?
Because it's the 50 DJs, or which is going to be good. We know if we put it over here to this radio syndicate, how many followers they got? They got 300,000 followers. This next radio internet syndicate got 1 million followers. So we're going to invest this money into here and push them over here because the object is to find the pockets where this money and everybody coming up with their, you know, contractual agreement to say, once it get here, we gain these fan bases. Now we up to this one person got 5 million people. Okay, now these 5 million cores, now it's time for us to keep putting this footage out. Okay, YouTube, now these sponsors want to come in because now I got 5 million people looking at me. Everything that I do under the scope, guess what? It's going to get viewed by them 5 million people. So once you get viewed by all those people, of course, they pay you. YouTube send a check because they want to put it in between those advertisements. That's how you get paid. And at the same time, while we're doing it, now that one person putting out the music, okay, we're putting out the music, the song is bubbling, okay, but while they doing that, we still got to be having this one artist work on his other mixtape. And that's when it comes to the collabs or the other ones that we know that are hot. Because now we're getting a little tick to come back in, the money we just put out, but to put the people at the table that put in that $100, they got to be the one to reach. You get what I'm saying? So once we are reaching what we're sold, it's like, okay, this is the plan now. Now we're going to hit this. Now we're able to pay the next hit. We still don't spend the profit yet. The profit is meant to reinvest, okay? Now let's get to the other radio stations or, you know, however, sometimes you got to pay your way, you know, get these little interviews, okay? How many, on this radio station, how many followers they got? They might got 1 million. The other one got 2 million. What they want to charge for the interview? Okay, they want 500. Is it worth it? Yes, it is worth it because now we're trying to gain a bigger audience. And the whole objective is to come back to get them to the artist going on the show wearing his worldwide collaboration shirt. It might be matching with his new James. What is this shirt? What is this stuff you keep wearing? Oh, it's the worldwide. And the object is to keep pulling everybody who is seeing this artist back to the worldwide collaboration because this is the goal. And that's what I mean by the primary goal, to understand that we're handling business. So as we pull it back and everybody want to see what's going on over here, how did this artist even come? Now he got a story. And that's when we move to the other one, as we can be working on reality TV series. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what I mean, like having a plan, coming on the court, what is the blueprint, what is the objective, how we do it, and what is the point where we're going to do once we get it, what is the strategy, all of it's important.
True. I like your talk. We set to do these conference calls every Tuesday. We started around the afternoon, and you know, just talk from there. Tomorrow, and we was at first we was like, we're gonna do this every day. But I said, let's make it a weekly anniversary and, go from there. So, because, you need time to do other stuff. I don't have time to be on the phone all day, every day. I would love to, it'd be cool, but that ain't where we at right now. Tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and come up with a whole strategy. I'm taking in all the information, and I'm going to get at people individually and write people on Messenger. I'm going to get at you and, just try to actually see what we have, what we have, what we plan to do, what we can do in accordance with the website, and then, with WWC, and then, what our future plans are, how we're going to do it. And that's right about the actual talent. We do have to actually end up putting somebody out there to represent the whole WWC, if that's going to be the brand. Because WWC is for independent artists. So after a while, we have to try to see actually what brand is going to, if that's going to be the brand name or if that's just the process to get to the major label after that. So that's still a work. That's still something to decide on as a group. That's future. I think right now the biggest thing is trying to figure out what people we're going to get together. Right now we're doing the calls and I'm documenting people, and I have my own line of artists that I need to get to networking with. I got to review. And we're breaking it down with the calls, which is a lot more personal and better than just shooting out an email to somebody or, like, hey, join this website, then you never talk to them again. And I've been guilty of that. And that ain't cool because you don't get what you need to get out of the whole situation. So I plan on launching a contest. So let's see, tomorrow I'll be thinking about the collab, and then Thursday I'm gonna be working on the contest. And with the contest, we can kind of find out all around artists and kind of see where they ambition at, where they hustle at, as far as their talent and skills, and keep up with their music. And that's how I'm gonna help develop them, because when the contest comes, I'm going to be keeping up with the artists who are doing good in the contest and letting them know, all right, now do this, and I'm going to keep in contact with them based on how good they're doing and with my contest credentials. So that's going to be, everything's going to tie in. So we're going to have, we're definitely going to have a setup as far as advertising, how we're going to get people in the call, how we're going to take people, what we're going to take from the call, what we're going to delegate them after that, the live show, what that's going to pertain, what we're going to talk about, what's going to be our subject. If we're going to do, 2 separate things, we're going to get everything more organized. So next Tuesday, this should sound a whole lot, even way more structured than it already is. Like, we'll be able to put it into words, because it's really structured already. It's just putting it together. It's like a puzzle. We got all the pieces in the box. It's there. You gotta take the time to
Welcome back, Calvin.
Yeah, and the key to it, just a little bit that you can add, if I may say that, is to like the whole live thing. What I know in experience with kind of works is, it's one of those things where sometimes, you have to be showed or basically told, and then, because everybody has great ideas, but, implementing this thing, what I know would do work is that, like I'm just using this example. I don't know, I can't count anybody's pocket. Hey, I wasn't born for a silver spoon, but hey, I'm doing okay. But what I'm saying is that even if it's collectively, even if you say, hey, you're talking about it, and you put in $20, guess what? If I can't do that, then what is the point of me talking? I believe if I got a solution to the problem, I'm willing to help implement it, meaning that, okay, let's just say 5 of us come up with, hey, $20, make that $100. And the purpose of this $100 is, let's say if we finding somebody, let's just say we find a video victim that has 10 million followers, you know what I'm saying, or 5 million followers. Somebody reaching out to him and say, hey, I need you to be on the WWC at this time. Conference call or live, live broadcast. Live. Everybody wants to see something pretty or how it goes. And the object is, and they say, you know what, we don't have much, but we're offering X, Y, Z. Because a lot of them, they ask for $50 for promotion, $100. No, I want to give you $100 just for this one show for an hour. I want to get on here and talk and just tell all your people to come watch you talk, and we're going to ask you about this subject. So guess what? Y'all got her on live. You know, sent her 100. She asking questions. Now she got at least out of her 10 million followers. Let's just say at least 500,000 tuning in just to see her talk, or just to see her sit there with a nice new outfit that you might say, okay, get your person, whoever, or y'all might have another person that, let's say from, what's that name of that website everybody getting their clothes from or whatever. The girls, the internet girls, put her on their outfit. Guess what? They gonna tell their people to put in. She stand up. They're called sponsorship. She stand up. I'm just using Delicious as an example. Delicious stand up and she turn around. It's made by XYZ. Guess what? They seen that. They was on WWC. They showcased this dress first. They got her on there speaking. So guess what? Now all the listeners coming just to see, even if it's just they got the taste of seeing what WWC was. All the independent artists, because he attracting all the hip hop people. He's attracting all the people, around the music world, the entertainment. He'll speak about something we might have read on the blog. The object might have been, okay, you got cheated on last night. So he got to answer the question. Hey, let us ask you the question first. Delicious cheating scandal. Let's elaborate on it. So you got to pay $100. We got a lot of her followers tuning in, and we just keep finding not so big but small people to keep doing this with, to a point where the object is we might do this, let's say 3 months, to the point where we doing that. But after 3 months, we ain't got to come up with no $20 because people going to be reaching out to us now. They see we got 5 million followers. Now artists, and this is where we recoup the money back. And that's when you have to, because it's just like you go to church. Of course, the knowledge is free, but at the same time, you got to put it in the pot to keep the life paid. So we got to keep the power paid. So even if the artist investing in themselves, okay, I want to pay you $30. You might charge the artist $30 for an interview, which is not much. If you can't do that for your interview versus the taking investing in yourself, you need to get out the game. This is not the game for you. So you get your little 10 minutes, your little 30. On your, this time, you get your little 10 minutes with it, because we got a platform to the point where now we give you that exposure. So that takes the money today to do whatever, WWC t-shirts or whatever we need to do, the paraphernalia to sell, or whatever you might choose then to invest in order to make it an asset, if that makes sense.
Okay, now what we're doing is we have worldwide collaborations. Is reaching out to we're actually moving to a multinational status company, so we're not just an independent no more. We're not an independent label because we're not indie. I talked to him a little earlier in the conversation that indie artists are independent. You know what I'm saying? So if you have an independent label, you're building from that. What we're doing is we're giving independent artists a major opportunity. So what we're doing is, and for example, here in Detroit, we are reaching out to 10,000 different independent artists. So we can't be independent no more. And I have a multinational company myself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm creating 10,000 other companies. I got like 108 other companies. Plus, I'm the founder of the God Corporation. And so we help creators create what's creative. So our main goal, we have basically everything we need. We have a 24-hour, 7 days a week. We have over 400 artists. We've been in existence for over 7 years. Our main goal is everything has been paid for already. It's speaking for itself. We have over 400 artists and 400 or more plus artists that are in rotation right now. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So what we're going to be having is music conferences. What we're looking to do is delegate people like from the area that you're in. What we're doing for worldwide collaboration, and we're looking for people in the area to download the app and submit their music, and then go back out into the community and sponsor or support other independent artists by promoting what has promoted them. So in other words, what I'm saying, if your music is an MP3 format in our database then you should be out there trying to let everybody know you're on the platform anyway. But the goal is to get thousands of other people. We want to designate a person as the main person to go to. We're getting ready to have our own studio. You know what I'm saying? We actually have a studio because we have a radio station. So we have studios. That's nothing. You know what I'm saying? But what we're looking for, we got connections to celebrities, man. Like, we not just dealing with just the music industry. We dealing with barbershops and everything. You know what I'm saying? I connected with all kind of companies, literally. So I got over 108 companies that I'm actually pushing. So we're about record labels, movements, everything. We're bringing it all together. This is what worldwide collaboration is. It is just what we say it is. So we're already there. We're not trying to get anywhere. We're already established. We're looking for people to bring on what they have to make us become even more popular, to make them popular. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Everything, in other words, we're taking an independent artist and we're making them a major artist. You can no longer say you're independent because you're going to be creating for independent.
Makes sense.
So, the goal is we're going to get you the headline concerts, and we're going to teach you how to become the head and not the tail, in other words. So you're going to be the main artist, the headline artist, but you're going to be helping people who have yet to even come into the rap game that are really underground artists, that are really independent. You see what I'm saying?
I can usually do it.
And so what we want to do, you'll be reaching out if you join the Worldwide Collaboration family and you see that you can be very vital and fruitful to us, like the ideas that you shared with us. That's all fine and dandy, but we can never lose the purpose in this. It was made free. You're joining. Most people are paying nothing, or where everybody's paying nothing to join. It's $0 to become a diamond member. Unheard of, but it's been paid for. Everything's been paid for.
So my question is that how did you make sure the staff is taken care of, that you have been, that you're already inside that genre, like you said, international label? Actually, you ever heard of VP Records? VP, multinational company? Yeah, I'm familiar, but my question was, like, what do you guys do in order to, like, your core? Like, how do you compensate your core in order to keep them moving? Well, that's what we're actually, so far, Christopher has been the main person, the CEO, that has been basically doing that. So that's what we're on here today, to actually build the core. We're building the core right now. We're getting dedicated people that want to be a part and build from there. You know, like the young lady that was talking to you, she just actually came on today. You know, this was her first day, but she was communicating. She was in the car a little bit earlier because I was the one that was communicating with everybody that was in the group a little earlier that got us excited. And so we started building from there. We took it. It's been in 7 years, but Christopher was the main person. He is the CEO, so he's been doing everything by himself. But now what we're trying to do is surround him with a team. Teamwork makes the dream work, and I'm a firm believer of that. Yeah, and that's why I was here next, being that all those things it sound wonderful, and then that you already know the business aspects of it. And so that's why I was just asking the question so I can understand what was the umbrella like. And if we do have it, it's like, for example, we can have a Lamborghini, but then we don't know how to drive it around the racetrack correctly, then we're just wasting the engine. So what I'm saying is that, okay, being that we have this international platform, like, of course, Chris has to eat, you have to eat, and everybody at the end of the day. And that's what we're teaching. We're going to be teaching people how to do that. See, we're a little bit different. The CEO of the company, he's got it planned that we're going to be getting contributions. We're more like going to get donations and stuff. We're not trying to duplicate what nobody else doing. We're not trying to, we're trying to be totally different. We creating a format of music that's unlike any others. We've been doing it for, again, over 7+ years, and it's been very fruitful. You know, to have over 400 artists
Plus, that's just on worldwide collaborations. I have 53 other digital radio stations, okay, that are major companies. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Now,
and so with the other 53 stations, I bring them into the movement. My movement has connected with this movement. I'm also a coast-to-coast promoter, affiliate, and street team member. So we promote everything. We give people independent opportunity major. We give independent artists major opportunities. So we're kind of doing something similar, but a little bit different. Our main purpose is to make music universally. You know what I'm saying? So we're different. So it don't cost you nothing to join. It just costs us teamwork and utilize what we have. And we have this conference call to kind of build a core around what's already been built. So that's what we're doing. We're building the core right now. The main thing is the CEO has created, and he has made everything free of charge.
This call has been over 7 hours.
Which is great. I just was trying to, that's what I'm saying. I'm here to ask questions so I can understand structure.
And then also, I'm a partner with the Black Heritage Movement and many other movements around the United States and abroad. And so what we're doing is we have what we call a black carpet that's going to be going state to state. And so as a member of worldwide collaborations, you'll be able to take part, you'll be able to participate because I'm one of the partners in the organization. So we have a black carpet event that's very influential right now. You know what I'm saying? We're connected with like the Marcus Garvey movements and all these other movements and things like this. So we are hooked up with movements like nations and everything, Doc. So whatever a person wants to do, we are the platform of the platforms. Nobody else in history is actually doing what we're doing. Hands down. There's nobody that's even duplicating what we're doing. We got more than just one thing that we're doing. We're bringing unique people who used to be independent, but we're changing them. Everybody that's on here, we're going to eventually get to the point of they're going to be able to make $50,000 or more just in competing. I mean, not in competition, but we're going to actually get to the point that we're going to show them how to get that type of money off of honorarium. You understand? I work with celebrities too. I work with a great guy for the world famous Harlem Wizards, the basketball team, like the Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah.
Okay, so kind of give you an idea, just to like where we're already at and what worldwide collaboration is. Our main thing that we must never forget is about collaborations, and so we never want to lose focus on that with the other stuff that we want to bring in. Our main goal is we're going to do that as individuals. So that's what this call is about. But that's for every independent artist to do that. And so what I talked on today is that you start off as an underground, not doing anything. And an indie artist, you're not doing much of anything. Then you become an indie label. You understand? You understand that you can do something. But then from the indie label, you become a little bit major, and then from a major, you become multinational with the resources you gain. So that's what we're teaching. You understand? I work with multinationals such as DP Records. And what we have in worldwide collaborations, DP Multinational Records, the company that pushes out Sean Paul, Beanie Man, you know the superstars. You know who they are.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I just ask questions so I can understand.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of knowledgeable about everything you guys are saying, but it still goes back to like, for as I can say with the structure. I know you're hearing because I haven't been around, so that's why I'm asking questions. So and you basically telling them this is how this works. So I'm like, okay, being that all that, because if you know, and I can't say if, since you've been around, that the industry is a bunch of smoke and mirrors. Everybody, they send a representative. Everybody paints these take false pictures, but they're really not what they are. And so that's one thing that a lot of people that stay beneath, they be the ones that sell because they know how to step over the BS. So as I'm going into that, what I'm saying is that as far as I know, like you say, you're bringing all these people, like the 43, digital stations that you're connected with, and then until you're bringing them, is that already into play, or is that something that they negotiate, or how does it work?
I'm actually the CEO of 53 other stations. I actually run them.
Right.
Now, that's something that I'm doing. That's something I'm doing. That's something that I'm doing outside of that. You understand? What I'm doing is just one of the things that I'm doing, but we're not looking at particularly what I'm doing independently. This is just some of the things that I'm offering. There's many people, if you would have been on a little earlier, we got dozens of companies and music groups that have been formed just by us connecting all over the world. We've been doing this like all day long, and people, that everybody's independent. You understand? So it's not like what we're used to. We're not trying to duplicate what anybody else is trying to do. We're unique. It's never been heard of. So
we want to set up different conferences too, live in different states where artists are from.
See, we're doing something totally different. We're more like a charity type of company. You know what I'm saying? But we have the connections. We have favor. In other words, if you understand what favor is, we have the type of favor in the industry. And so we're now going to be doing seminars just like the Fortune 500 companies. And we're looking for people that want the thing that I don't want to lose focus in is what we're doing on this call. Our main objective and agenda is to do the conferences. And so we're looking for people to promote the app. That's what we're doing. Nothing more and nothing less.
Okay.
We're trying to promote worldwide collaborations right now. That's the main goal of why we're having the conference. That's why everybody's been on here today. This is not about what I'm particularly doing individually, but it's what we're doing as a collective people. See, this call was invited for participants for certain people who wanted to be a part of the staff. See, most people were invited to be a part of the staff.
Okay.
And so we're looking for dedicated people who want to unite with us and not so much override the CEO's vision. See, he has a vision that's different from a lot of other people, even myself. So what I do, I can't override what he's doing because he is doing something totally different. You see what I'm saying? From what I'm doing, but I'm uniting with him, so I'm able to give people a little bit more opportunity that's collaborating, because my whole goal is to collaborate. And so worldwide collaborations is our main objective, is again to do conferences, and we're looking for people to host conferences, just like Organo Gold and the Fortune 500 companies that I'm supporting now.
Okay. Well, it's just like if that is the objective versus what you're saying, versus the questions, it's asking questions, basically get the listeners or the people that's supposed to be coming aboard the staff. There might be some questions that they couldn't ask that I know how to articulate the ask, so therefore they get an answer too. So it's like one of those things where, okay, hey, even if you're driving a race car, like I say, the object is to get around and win the race, but collectively, like you're saying, the person that's basically over NASCAR might say, okay, hey, is it feasible or is it a good idea to put this type of cam on top of it, because this guy feels this to make the race car go faster. So it's not to override the CEO's vision. It's like, okay, how could I help my vision inside of your vision? And that's the object of the game. So it's like one of those things. That's why, you ask questions to see, okay, how could I add my piece to the puzzle, or how did you collectively say yes to this thing if it is a yes, which is so. That's why, you kind of ask questions and being to it when the insult's due. It's like, okay, hey, I've been around for a minute, just like you've been around a minute. You know how to speak the talk and walk the talk. Walk the walk, talk the talk. So to understand, okay, what is the whole structure where we're going, and what is the whole world of WC? Like I said, I'm a newcomer. I've just been watching from afar for probably like 5 years. I've been watching, seeing everything.
Oh, okay.
Seeing how people collectively coming. So it's like, okay, this is my first time calling in. Okay, hey, when Chris reached out, okay, how about I finally come in and chime in and say, okay, this man been reaching out for years. Let me just see and understand what's going on. How's it going on? He got a new luncheon. Okay, that's great. Let's see what it's going. The energy is wonderful. The people seem like, they're ready now. Let's see where it goes.
And, it's good. I'm happy to hear that, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of, seems like when you asking your questions, you're looking for a sense of security within something else. See, all the points that you brought up, you have your own website. That's what you need to do for yourself. I know how to find myself, what I want to provide for artists. When I provide a service for artists, and I find that. And then after that, I provide advertising packages. So in reality, my artists get something from me before they give to me. And that's the whole key to being successful and getting wealthy. A lot of people missing out on money because they going in and they trying to see and predict what they can get from before they put in. And that's not what life is about. You can get money with that type of mind process because, analytically or strategically, you come up with a way. And if you're aggressive enough and you execute everything and you'll make money. But I'm trying to teach a different way. And you have a lot of knowledge, but that's basically book knowledge from the industry that you kind of been taught because that's what people fit into you. Oh, you gotta have this, you gotta have that. When in reality, what you need is yourself. That's all you need. Because at the end of the day, no matter where you at, all you're gonna have is yourself. Your damn self. We doing this shit. I don't mean to say my language, but just why I chose the industry I'm in. But I'm gonna just speak with you like straightforward. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta do this shit and help people and shit. I got my own damn life. But it's just what I wanna do. And